right, well, good morning to you. Let's start your local weather here as we get into it. La Crosse as well as Eau Claire. Picking up a little bit of light breeze for Eau Claire right now. 27 degrees. Feels like it's 19 degrees out there currently. You can see the flag if I move my head out of the way there. And back over in La Crosse, not so much movement in the flag there, but we're also seeing it's a beautiful and quiet morning to start. 28 degrees out there by Winona. You're looking at least a 7-mile wind out there, so it's a light breeze currently. We'll pick up the winds later on as we go into the 10 o'clock hour later on tonight, and those winds will soar all the way in the overnight hours, getting up to at least 36 miles per hour all the way into tomorrow and through tomorrow as well. Snowfall has been trying to get back towards Eau Claire, but an area of low pressure continues to still block most of that from attracting that snowfall in the process. But right now, we'll see as you get into it, most of that moisture is building up in the upper atmosphere. This is a water vapor imagery showing moisture in the atmosphere here. It is really starting to build up going towards Billings and back into Canada. A lot of that's going to come back, get pulled back, and eventually we're going to see more of that rainfall and snowfall kind of headed our way, and that's going to come in for the latter portion of your evening commute. For today, though, you're looking at some cloudier skies, the mostly cloudy skies to finish out going to the afternoon to partly cloudy conditions. Similar conditions for Eau Claire as well with cloudier skies, but the temperatures will hold into those 30s and 20s. You can see that kicking in as you get to the 30s by the 1 o'clock hour, back to cloudier skies for you as well. Then this is what's going to happen. We'll get into how this all shapes up. We go right into the evening commute and finish out by the 9 o'clock hour. Snowfall is up there by Vernon County as well, Crawford County down to the south, holding on to snowfall, working up by Sparta, then working towards La Crosse. That continues on. After the midnight hour, about 2 o'clock or so, this line continues to track across most of the area to Black River Falls and out of the region to Wausau. Now, if it was to move a little bit more so to the north, we would see a lot more snowfall coming in. We'd see like 3 to 6 inches of snowfall. For right now, La Crosse is probably going to get maybe 1, 2 if they're lucky. Everybody else down to the south could possibly pick up at least 3 to 6 inches the farther south you go, down from Madison up to Viroqua, and then getting into areas by Bosqueville as well as Richland Center. We'll also see that kind of leave now. It starts to work its way out of the region, getting into the noon hour for your Friday, and we're not seeing much get into that latter portion of the overnight snow. I was hoping for that possibility of that coming back again going into your Saturday morning. But for now, we're seeing maybe 1 to 3 inches of snowfall for La Crosse, back down to the south, 3 to 6 inches of snow, maybe 1 or less as you get into areas by Eau Claire. They could see some drizzle, though, some freezing drizzle in the forecast for Eau Claire. We'll pick up again temperatures from the 20s and the 30s in the forecast. We're cooling it on down. We're also going to hold on to Saturday's lows, dropping back down into the teens, but still above average. Normally, we're just about, say, 15 to 16 degrees for your local forecast. Some of those areas down to the south are going to have maybe a few degrees on the warmer side there. We're going into Saturday. You'll hold on to 20s widespread in the forecast, so we're getting back to cold conditions leading into your Sunday, with lows also holding on to the teens and back below seasonal average getting into that. As we go into Sunday, we could also see a little bit of snow. Both Saturday and Sunday has a low chance of snowfall. It's about a 20% chance of that happening for now. We'll see how this all plays out with 20s in the forecast once again. We'll also find ourselves holding on to conditions that will slowly, gradually cool on down. 40s, 30s, then those 30s continue, hanging on to at least some 20s going into you get into Saturday as well as Sunday, and then possibly on Monday you're still holding on to those 20s, and eventually you'll get back into temperatures warming up back into the 30s and the 40s, and then snowfall returns going into your Thursday for about a 30% chance.